class soon. So before Mr. Ayala comes up, we have a few announcements. But before the announcements, let me hear how far we have enjoyed this program. So please unmute your mic, tell us your name, where you're joining from, when you started the program, and your experience so far. You might just join maybe the sixth class, the fifth class, and have more to learn. So please just unmute your mic and share with us. So far, so far. I'm waiting for us to share. Do I need to call someone? Madam Ojolape, can you start with us? Just share with us so far. How has the program? How has the program been? Please, am I still audible? Am I still audible? Please, if you can hear me, unmute your mic. Tell us your name, where you're joining from, and how the program has been so far. Do you have any reservations? Do you have any comments?
Good morning.
Good morning, Prosper.
Okay. For me, my name is Prosper. I'm Prosper. I'm joining from Lagos, Nigeria. So, for me, the class has been insightful. Although I'm a cybersecurity analyst, but I just decided to take an AI course, and for me, it has been insightful. I've learned from learning how to use the ChatGPT again. It's like I did not know. I've been using it for years, but it's like I did not know how to use it. So when I started using this, this online class, it gave me more insight into it than other applications we went through, from Zia to Copilot and to Microsoft Azure. So for me, it has been insightful, and I've been able to create web applications and stuff with it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's really great. That's really great. So, Prosper, before you go, I will assume you joined this session from the first class, right?
Yes, I did, from the first class.
Oh, okay, okay. And I trust you have been taking your assessments also.
Yes, I went through everything. No, I went through everything, yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Prosper. Thank you for sharing your experience so far. Please, someone else will the experiences. Tell us what is your reservations, your comments, your appraisals. Let's have it coming. Let's have it coming. Let's have it coming. If you cannot unmute, you can chat in the chat box and we'll read them out. Please, 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 let's keep this going before we have Mr. Ayola take over the session. I mean, so far we've gone through ChatGPT. From ChatGPT, we went to Microsoft Copilot, we went to Zoho AI, now Microsoft for the past two sessions. And today we're rounding up on Microsoft with computer vision. So far, okay. How has it been? How has it been? All right, John. John said the program has been insightful, practical, and excellently structured, giving valuable knowledge and skills that enhanced professional development, the dedication of the trainers, quality of the learning materials, and the hands-on approach to a complex concepts made the experience both engaging and enriching. I deeply appreciate the time, effort, and resources invested in ensuring that we received high quality training. And this opportunity has truly broadened my perspective and inspired me to furthermore explore the vast potential of AI and machine learning. Thank you once again for your commitment to empowering students and relevant future with relevant and future focus. Okay, thank you so much, John. I picked up a line from this your appraiser, explore the vast potential of AI and machine learning. So, talking about that, I'm going to encourage everybody to not just let it end here. Yes, you've heard about, you've learned more, yeah, yes, but learning does not end. After this program, there's still a lot. Trust me, there's still a lot to learn on AI and ChatGPT, even the Microsoft Copilot. There's a lot to explore. So don't just keep what you've learned to yourself. Don't keep it to yourself and don't stop there. You keep learning more day by day. When you're done with this, don't drop your Microsoft Copilot. Don't ignore your Azure. So this knowledge, you need to keep practicing. You need to keep putting them in use so you don't forget. Thank you so much, John. That was really nice. And please, we still want more testimonials. We need more testimonials. I can see some people that have been on this call from the very beginning. So it's the last session today. We should be able to talk about it. Okay, Teslim. Teslim said it wasn't just theory. We explored how AI is shaping industries, driving smarter decision making, and creating new opportunities for innovation. More gratitude to Transformation College. Yes, we are honored. We are honored to do this. We are taking it upon ourselves to transform the society, to transform the community, to transform the world at large. So we are honored. Thank you so much. Please, I still need more testimonials from us. You can unmute. We would like to hear our beautiful voices. Please unmute, unmute, unmute. Let's hear what you think so far before we go into the announcements and today proper. If you have any issues with the assessment too, you can go on to unmute. If you have any questions, please go on to unmute. Please, I'm waiting for us. This is the last session. We should be able to say a lot about this program. A lot.
Hello, sir.
Yes, hello.
Please, you said if you have a question, I want to ask. I
Okay.
submitted some of my assignments from some of the assessments on Saturday. Does it still count, or should I do it again?
Okay, so I was coming to that, but let me take that now and wait a bit later. If you're taking a previous assessment, take the screenshot of your score and send it to the admin via WhatsApp. I
No,
think
no,
that
no,
was
no.
part of
What I mean is, the ones I did then, I did some of them on Saturday.
Saturday's. Oh, sure. Yes, it still
Okay,
counts.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very
Yes,
much.
yes. Okay, Stephen. Stephen, the AI machine learning class organized by Transformation College has been so insightful and impactful. The knowledge and skills acquired actually made my day-to-day activities seamless, as well as prepared me for the future engagement. I want to sincerely appreciate all the facilitators for their dedication and top-notch conduct. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are honored. Mr. Stephen, you have been really active from the beginning of this class. I mean, there's an award. I think I would give that to you. Thank you so much. Ruben. My name is Ruben from Ghana, from Accra, Ghana. I'm a certified forensic investigator, security analyst, HSC officer, and HR manager. I decided to add up to this summer program to learn to apply it in my work in general. I joined this course from the beginning and I've taken all assessment. Yes, thank you so much, Ruben. Thank you, thank you. So far as any of the AI is being of help, have you been able to apply them? Just one key moment where AI turned up for you. You can go ahead to share that also in the chat box. I'm waiting for more testimonials. Okay, Michael. Michael, it's been a wonderful journey here. Aside that, I didn't enjoy from the first class, but hopefully the recorded class has been helpful and would help the more. Yes, thank you so much, Michael. Michael, where are you joining us from? Oh, from Lagos. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I still need more testimonials from us, please, please, please. Let's keep it coming. We are over 31 on this call. Please, more testimonials. Let's do two more before we go into the announcements. Okay, okay. Madam Jorope, please go ahead. I was waiting
Thank
for you.
thank you very much. Good morning,
It's time to-
everyone.
Yeah, good morning, ma'am.
I'm joining from Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you for the program. It's been quite enlightening. Before now, I've been hearing personally about how AI can help life, it can make things faster, but it was just interesting to see it practically done on the call, right? While we were having our training. For me, I think the virtual agents was one aspect of the training that I found quite interesting. And the fact that we can actually train the agents to represent the company, be able to filter out some very beginning level of interaction with the company without having to have human beings every time responding to inquiry. So I found that really, really interesting. And I think it's a very helpful use case for AI. I think I also found the prompt engineering training to be quite useful, so being able to give as much relevant detail as possible and helping the AI learn your tone, learn your role, and then being able to use it um, more, how do I put it now, more strategically because you've learned how to prompt it correctly. So I found that really, really interesting in the course of the program. I have a question, and I'm not sure who will be the best person to answer, but over the last few weeks, I can't remember the class I joined. I think it was the 12th of July. I don't know what number, but it was the 12th of July where we had the second Microsoft Copilot class, I believe. And so my question is, we've gained a lot over the last few weeks, but then what are some practical next steps? How do you translate that into, for example, building a career, or maybe one needs to go for a longer term course, and then these are the kind of roles that one can do once the program is over. So for me, I think that's my question, is that what are some practical, very, very practical next steps that, okay, after graduation, spend the next 4 months doing this, and then you can apply for I don't know, machine learning analyst role. I don't know what the roles are, but that kind of information that can, for me, I think that would be useful. So going forward from the program, how do we use this in our careers if we want to build careers that are centered around AI? Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Madam Jolape. For the questions, I'll start from the question you just asked. I would um, talk to Mr. Oyola now, and I'll have him speak to us directly about that. Please, the moment it comes on, you're going to unmute, and please, you take the question over again. I don't know if you can do that for me, ma'am. Are you still there, ma'am?
Yes, so I responded on the chat. Yes, I can. Thank you.
Oh, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, I'll take the two comments we have. Okay, Olua Muyemi said AI has been so helpful, and there was a time I wanted to build a heart disease prediction model. And with the help of ChatGPT, I was able to build and deploy it successfully. Oh, that's great. I'm joining from Ogun State, and I'm using this medium to take all the coordinators for the experience field journey. Wow, that's really great. That's really great, Omobolaji. That's really good to know. Millicent, the simplicity of explaining in the course was very knowledgeable and encouraging. To share it to some of us who are green to this field. I was able to grasp a lot within a short time. Thank you so much. For Thank you so much, the entire team, for your endless support. Thank you so much. It's our pleasure. Samuel, it was a marvelous and wonderful section here. It made me understand AI can make life easy for humans. Oh, thank you so much, Samuel. Thank you for the comments. Now, before I go into the announcement, actually, it's part of the announcement. So I'll start with this program comes to an end today, and the graduation is going to be on the 30th of this month. The graduation is going to be virtual, and we are all going to receive our certificates via our email. So we're going to have a virtual graduation, we're going to have a guest speaker, we're going to have a proper graduation program online. Also, we have software application development and cybersecurity program starting next month. I'll be posting more details about that on our Telegram group. For those of us that are still enthusiastic about software application, cybersecurity, we can go ahead to um, fill up for this course. It's going to be a really great one. So for the announcements, all assessments are to be taken on or before Friday next week. I'll come again. All assessments are to be taken on or before Friday, the 22nd of this month. So if you're taking a previous assessment, when I mean previous assessment, if you're taking the assessment posted this week, today, it's not the previous. If you're taking it after Monday, if you are taking the week's assessment after Monday, it's a previous one. So you take a screenshot of your score and you send it to the admin via WhatsApp. I posted that information on the Telegram group. I'm going to repost it. So if you're taking first, second, third, or to the 10th week, to the 10th assessment, if you're just taking them, take a screenshot, send it to the admin via WhatsApp for proper recording. And you need at least 80% of assessments to get the certificate. Any delays after that would not be recorded. Please take note of that. I already mentioned that our graduation will be on the 30th of this month. Also, your video, do not forget your social media posts. I have a lot of people that have taken that. and it has been recorded. If you have not, please make sure to do that before the end of today, as today marks the end of that task. It's an important task for this program. Make a social media post about this program, tag the college, let us know how it has been so far. If you have any questions, please, you can come up before Mr. Ayola comes in. Okay, Michael, all the assessments have been reposted. They are pinned on the Telegram group. Please go to the Telegram group and check. The pinned chat on the Telegram group has the assessment links from the first week.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I'm trying to ask is that I've done those previous weeks assessment, though I missed them, but I've done it like some weeks before. So am I going to redo it and send the screenshot to the admin, or I'm not going to redo
Yes,
it?
please do that, because every assessment of the week ends on Monday. So if you're taking any previous assessment after the Monday after the week it was posted, it's not recorded. So please, those assessments, take them again, take a screenshot and send to the admin, please.
All right, all right.
Thank you. Yes. So please, any more questions? Any more questions before we have Mr. Okay, Mr. Jackson, please go
Good
ahead.
morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, just in relation to the assessment, one of the things I realized is that for the PEP class, the very first assessment, that's week 2, it seems we didn't attend that class and I didn't see the assessment. But when you now did that posting, I will send a mail to you guys to find out what are some of the assessment I may have missed. And then by the time I did a check, I discovered that that class was not attended by the people in this class, because when the class was taken, it was at the end of the day in the other class and all that. Now I've actually listened to it and I've also done the assessment. I didn't do it then. It was when I did the checks, I discovered that it was taken later. So the question now is that you are saying we should be sending something to admin. What is the admin contact information that we should send it to? Because I did that assessment after, I think about last week or thereabout. So
Okay.
what is the admin contact? Do I still need to do that to send it to them? And I'm sure I'm not the only person that particular one is affected, because I realized when I watched the video, I discovered that the class was taken at the end of the day on that day. It wasn't taken the normal way we have been doing it. That is the first class before we move into our AI. During that time, we must have all been our AI class. And so do I still need to send it across? Yes, I've done it. Not today, I think I did last week. So that's just my little question. Thank you. Comment or question?
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Jackson. For that session, I quite remember the session was taken quite after. Please, the contact to the admin and the admin's contact was posted right after the assessment links. So you can take the assessment again and send her a screenshot. Let her know, oh, okay, this is my result according to along with your registered name. I'll take that again. The second week PEP assessment, please try to take it again and send the screenshots to the admin. I'll resend information on the Telegram group, and also a list of the outstanding assessments would be posted later next week, please, later next week. But before that, I would say we all know the assessments we might have taken and the ones we haven't. I can't promise the list will come out earlier. So please make sure to take on the ones you have not taken before that list comes out. Every PEP assessment is important. Every PEP assessment is important. Mary, you sent your screenshots and you have not gotten a response. You get that before the end of the day. I'm sorry, Mrs. Ojolakwe, please give me a minute. Is it possible to get a full list of assess? Oh, okay, please, you get that. Madam Ojolakwe, please.
Thank you. Please, I have a question about the materials for the classes that one missed. So, for example, the PEP as well as the AI materials, not the links now, that were used prior to the time that I joined. I don't think I have access to them. So I wanted to
Okay.
ask if it's possible to maybe have maybe a Google Drive or something where all PEP as well as AI, the PowerPoint and PDFs that were used within those classes can be put together in a link and shared to the group so that one can easily reference it. I think it also helps with our revisions ahead of the assessment. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. That will be worked upon and posted next week. Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay, one last question, please. How do we know that our names have been captured for the social media post? Sure, for everyone that has posted on the social media, I believe we have sent the link to that post to the Telegram group. That is where the recording is taken. Along with your registered name, you sent the links. I've seen some people and they have been registered. So if you haven't done yours, please endeavor to do that. So we are digging into Mr. Ayola's time already. Mr. Ayola is not a guest to us, and I think let me just take his bio over and over again. I mean, for the last time in this program. Okay, Mr. Ayola is a highly skilled and innovative software application developer with over a decade of expertise in .NET technologies, currently serving as an IT system specialist at A4S Online, a leading audit assurance and assessment company. Ayola is known for his exceptional creativity and outstanding problem-solving skills. Okay, so the last time I read this year about Mr. Ayola, I heard it's an outdated one. I think by the next program, I should be reading the updated one, the new achievements, new stats to all of it. Congratulations to that. Okay, his extensive knowledge and ability to navigate complex challenges and make him an invaluable asset in optimizing business processes and enhancing operations, proficient across the entire software development lifecycle. Ayola also has a strong background in setting up servers and networks for various enterprises, supported by a certification in Cisco Networking Technology, CCNA. As a business analyst instructor, his commitment to excellence and continuous improvement ensures a high quality learning experience for all participants. Our favorite trainer, Mr. Ayola, is nice to have you on the call again. You can take over, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Manu, and good morning, everyone. I'm just confirming you
Good
can hear me
morning,
clearly.
sir. Yes, we can hear you
Yeah, good
loud
morning.
and clear.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone, for having me on the call once again this morning. I'm sorry I had to quickly jump from one training to this place this morning. There was a cybersecurity training that was supposed to start this morning, and I was supposed to, open it up for the instructors to take over. So that's why I came a little bit late. Thank you very much for holding up, Manu. So today is the last day of the 8 weeks, right? Or 10 weeks. I think 10 weeks, right? 10 weeks AI training. And then it's been very, very awesome. I've seen a lot of people that I've met here. Let me say they're already family. Yes, I've seen a lot of people that can, by just hearing their names, I can say, I know this person. Yeah, thank you very much, Robot. So, today I looked at it and I said I'm not going to be doing much for the first session before we go on break. Um, one of the things I'm going to be doing today is that I'm going to be doing a total and recap of what we've done in the last 10 weeks. Yes, a total recap of what we've done the last 10 weeks. And then I want to hear, from everybody on this call. What are your takeouts from each of the session? And I really want to have an idea of, when you say you went through an artificial intelligence trade. Please let me project that slide, please, Emmanuel. When you go through courses like this, it shouldn't just be like we went there, have collected our certificates, we've written the exam, and now we are back. Yes. So there should be something very different from what you've been doing or what you've been doing, before now, and what you are going to be doing later. So we started 7th of June, and today is 16th of August. Wow. I'll say it's only takes discipline, it takes interest, it takes persistence, to be able to go this far. And I'm very sure everyone on this call have been on this call from the beginning to this current stage. So I want to welcome you all, and I'm happy that we are rounding the session up today. When I was told that I will still be coming back today, I said, okay, I'll try my best to ensure that I sacrifice this weekend to be here for everybody. And I'm happy I'm here. And I'm happy to see you all this morning. Yes, I'm very happy to see you all this morning. I think for me, these sessions has been one of the most how do I call it? I'm going to call it most let me say most engaging one. Yes, I can say it's the most engaging one for participants in Transformation College. I can assure you that 100%, because you've not only come here to gain, an idea, but you've been able to have an exposition to different ways, hands on. So it's no longer when somebody comes to you and tell you about ChatGPT, when somebody comes to you, tell you about Copilot, when somebody comes to you and tell you about Zozea, when somebody comes to you and tell you about Azure, they start thinking they taught us that thing, and then at the end of the day, we don't know how they even do it. But now you can set it up, you can be able to, create resources, you can be able to not only create resources, you can be able to, create an hub that is a particular group, to be able to ensure that all your projects are arranged in that particular hub. And then not only that, you'll be able to see how to be able to create a rag, and that is using your own personal detail or personal information to be able to do what? To build a chatbot, to be able to build an AI that can really interpret whatever that content really is. And I said the other time that we're not here on this call to be able to teach you how to be able to um, uh, implement it, because before you can implement it, you need to have a basic idea of maybe HTML, JavaScript. If not, you have to have a basic idea of Python. If you don't have the basic idea of Python, if you're a .NET person, you have to have an idea of how to use, ASP.NET, C Sharp. You have to know how to be able to if you're a React person, that's a JavaScript. If you're a JavaScript person, you have to know how to do it to write little front end codes up and a little bit of JavaScript to ensure that you're able to implement all this. That is where I personally, or some of the members of the team that have taken us for this session, have not really gone deep into showing you how to be able to implement this particular things that you've learned. You can also do it. It's not very hard. Thank God you can use your prompts very well now. You can be able to use your prompt very well. All you just need to do is to sit down 1 week, 2 weeks, just sit down with your ChatGPT, sit down with your Copilot, another AI, your Zozia, and other AI that you have. Ensure that you sit down with them, and they will be able to walk you through one step after the other to be able to, learn how to be able to deploy it. I was talking about sentiment analysis last week, and we're able to see how it works. One of the things that organization used to have is that they don't really know how to be able to segment that particular feedbacks they get from their customers, they get from their clients. So with this knowledge that you have, all you just need to do is to take a little step ahead. Yes, take a little step ahead to be able to see, okay, all the things that I've learned, how can I implement it to my daily life? Yes, or probably even without even implementing it to your daily life, all you can just do is subscribe to your Azure. Do you understand? Go on the playground, go on the playground, put in your choose your model. After choosing your model, ensure you create the Azure AI services. I'm sorry, AI search. Yes, Azure AI search. Ensure that you pick the right one. After picking the right one, ensure that you upload your document and you ask, you change the system prompt to let it understand that it is a sentiment analysis. I think I gave you an example of it. So you can check that particular statement to fit into whatever you want to do. Then you'll be able to do what? You'll be able to analyze all the feedbacks, reports. You'll be able to get whatever people are saying and to be able to, make analysis. You can even tell it to give it percentage. You can tell it to group all those uploaded documents into percentage. You can even tell it to not only group them into percentage, you can even tell it to, sorry, please. Okay, sorry. So even after you have done that, you can even copy your report, put it on your normal ChatGPT, normal to be able to give you a very befitting what's it called? Reports. Do you understand? If you couldn't achieve that based on your current level of training, we didn't really talk about dashboard and everything, how to check, create dashboard from your Azure and then do all those things. We couldn't talk about that. So all these things, you can just pick up some of the result that it gives you. You lift it to your ChatGPT, you lift it to your Copilot or whatever AI that you are using, then you allow it to help you create a very good report that you can be able to do what you can be able to show people, show organization, show your boss that this is what is really happening. When we did the last survey, when we did the last customer review that was gotten. These are the things that sentiment analysis can do for you. And for your chatbot, one of the things that you can do is to just take your APIs and everything. Maybe during the second session of this call, I'm going to be showing you how you can be able to get all those endpoints so that at the end of the day, if you decide that you really want to go further on your own, or probably joining the next class, which I believe is going to be communicated to us probably via the WhatsApp or via whatever channel that we use to discuss. And one of the things that you need to understand is that you just need to pick up the endpoints. When I say endpoints, I mean the URL of your resource. I mean the keys. I mean the pass keys and the whatever security key that will be on your dashboard. Just need to copy those things and leave them on your own personal application. Then you'll be able to have access to your direct trained data. Do you understand? So like now, if I want to use it on my own website now, which is, for example, a property to let website. So all I just need to do is to get those details of those endpoints and lift it into my particular application. And it's going to get everything. When I click on the text box and I say, I need houses in Lekki, I need houses in this place, I need houses in this one, I need houses in stuff like that. One of the things that it's going to do for us is that it's going to work with that particular model that have been trained using our own data that was uploaded. Do you remember how we did it last week? So that's as simple as that. There's nothing that an AI developer does that is bigger than that. Sincerely, there's nothing that they do that is bigger than that. That is nothing that they do that is bigger than that. Before we continue this morning, I said the other time that we really need to, have conversation heart to heart, and I'm going to be doing that for the next 41 minutes before we go on break. And then when we come back from break, I'm going to tell you what I have for today for you. Yes. So we're going to be going for what's it called? I'm going to be talking heart to heart this afternoon, and I really want us to enjoy this class. Do you understand? I really want us to enjoy it. So we started from the overview of AI and machine learning. I remember I was the one that took this session, and one of the things that I did was to be able to welcome you all into the world of artificial intelligence. One of the things I always tell people is that when you are calling yourself an artificial intelligence, what do you really want to use it for? Because there's something that we all have been fighting for a while now, and that's the bias use of artificial intelligence. When I mean bias use, I mean that this artificial intelligence getting into the hands of evil people, people that have ulterior motive, people that have minds to be able to harm others. But at the end of the day, they don't. At the end of the day, they don't know that they are trying to create much more problem that will kill them and harm other people. Because artificial intelligence is very, very powerful. Apart from we creating robotics, apart from we creating all these things, I can decide to just something happened like 2-3 weeks ago. I don't know if it was on this. Okay, it was one of when I was having a session with some software developers, some weeks ago, and I showed them one thing from my hand. I said, you won't believe that now developers are using agents to be able to hack into banks. So all the thing that the developers need is that let the bank buy their agents. They will tell them, this is what we need to do. This is what you can do. If we bypass their captcha, it will bypass their login page. It will bypass a lot of things and hack into the system itself. Yes, it has happened. It happened recently. And it's really a concern. Why would I ask you to develop an application for me, and at the end of the day, you're using the application to harm me? That is where the responsible use of AI comes in. So Microsoft Azure has really ensured that anything you are developing, it is controlled. Do you understand? So I'm not using that to create a fear into you or to create a fear into anybody. I get me. All I'm just trying to tell you is that as a developer, you need to understand the word bias. That using your own custom-made application is even far much more better than giving it out to people that that don't have idea of what you are really doing. And at the end of the day, will come back to you and harm you. But by the time you develop an application within your team, within a regularized environment, that is, an organization gives you that particular custom application for your organization, then you will be safe. Not that you just see one free agent online, you download, you download, you put it in on your system and start working. And one day you just come back and say, no, 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 our $1 billion investment has just been crashed. What happened? You won't even know where it's coming from, except you have experts that come to tell you that no, it came from this particular probably agent, or probably because agent is supposed to make your work very productive and faster. It's supposed to analyze, it's supposed to, help you to make all your work easy, not to be able to harm you. So these are some of the things that we spoke about in the first first Saturday. That was an overview of AI and machine learning. And sincerely, we talk about how to be able to understand some of the I remember we spoke about some of the frameworks that guides organizational use of artificial intelligence, the development. Yes, I will call it AIMS. That's Artificial Intelligence Management System. That's ISO for 2001. Yes, I remember I spoke about it also. And I was able to also delve into how to be able to ensure that you are able to use AI responsibly as an intending developer or probably as an enthusiast. It's not all of us on the call that needs to be developed. It's not all of us, but at least we already have an idea of what are the things that really needed to be done. If you go back to your Azure dashboard, everybody, go and check your credits now. You find that currently, when I checked it this morning, I noticed that I was currently at maybe like 92 or 93 dollars left from $200. So don't forget that you have to go and remove your money, your card, when you are done with this particular session. So at the end of the day, you don't have to be charged every time based on the resources that you're no longer using. Don't forget, all the things we've done is just for training purposes. So the second week, we spoke about AI and ChatGPT exercises. And I think I was one that also took that session. I remember very well that we spoke more into how to be able to prompt your ChatGPT. We're also able to look at the ChatGPT as a whole, and we understand how to be able to use it to be able to, create images, create reports, write letters, how to be able to prompt it to be able to give us the right results. So these are some of the few things that we learned on the second training or week of this training. And I think a lot of people, I remember on the call on that day, somebody was saying, and I'm very happy that the person was on the call. He said he has been trying to write a letter to the embassy or something, and he has been trying the ChatGPT, but he has never gotten the right, feedback. But because of that particular lecture, he was able to do what? He was able to write that particular let me say the way he really wants the letter to be structured, was able to get it, and he has sent it immediately in the class. I think all of us can bear the witness here. And all of us that create content, we're able to learn how to be able to create content for weeks, for months. We're able to learn how to be able to create schedule for our content that's going to drive sales. Not just any form of content that can drive sales. That was what we did in the second class. I remember Benga who came on the call on the third week, and it really broke down how you can. I remember during my session too, we spoke about creating a simple website. Benga also used some other sources like builder.io that you can use AI prompts to be able to build some website. And I think all of you saw it that day. And you saw how you can be able to expand your knowledge in using prompts to be able to do what? To be able to tackle any form of challenges that you have. Don't forget, all what we are concerned with is about the responsible use of artificial intelligence. Then we moved to Microsoft Copilot. I think I came back on this call again, and I was able to talk about Copilot. Everybody, Copilot. It's another beautiful tool. Very, very beautiful. It's owned by Microsoft. And I remember I told you that the best way you can enjoy Microsoft Copilot is if you are running on the paid version of Microsoft 365. So it will be automatically integrated in all their apps. But if you are not having them, then you have the external one, which we use on this call, to be able to see how it works. Right? So these are the benefits of some of these things. So one funny thing about Copilot is that it doesn't work outside Microsoft's applications. So it can only be integrated within Microsoft application. That's what you take home from that. It can only be integrated within Microsoft application. And my other colleague, Femi, also came on the call to follow up on Copilot, and you're able to see how to be able to effectively use Copilot the way you can be able to use ChatGPT. Emmanuel, are you still on the call?
Yes, sorry, my network tripped.
Okay, thank you. So you can be able to use Copilot the same way you can be able to use ChatGPT. So you find out that all these things are really equipped us to be able to do anything. Now, you are a creative person. Are you getting me? You are very creative. The Copilot, the ChatGPT, is not meant to take over your creativity. If you do that, or you allow that, then you will later become as useless as anything. So what you need to use all these tools that you've learned from ChatGPT to Copilot is just one thing, and that is going to enhance your creative ability. You want to do something, jot it down first so that you'll be able to retain your IQ exposure to what you're doing, because you have to always ensure that you beat ChatGPT. I was looking at one game online yesterday, and I was thinking I would record it and play for us. You know, when we see human robots, play football, and you just be like, who are the people watching these things? But the white guys, they are enjoying it. Can you imagine? They are enjoying it. When I sit down, be watching human robots and they play football. And that is the next thing. That is the next thing. Don't be surprised tomorrow, Chelsea, Arsenal, and all these things will be bringing up robots to come and be playing for them. Do you understand? And at the end of the day, we'll be forced from our own end, because anything they bring is whatever we accept. We'll be forced to do what? To accept it. So what am I trying to say is that they are only there to be able to do what? To be able to enhance our creativity, but not to take over our creative abilities. Do you understand? So that's about the ChatGPT and the Copilot. So this session really exposed majority of us on the call, virtually everybody on the call, so to ensure that their productivity levels will move from at least 40% to a 70% to 80% mark. So then we moved to Zo's here. I remembered and the Zo AI. I remembered Iben and Obina and Ugo. They were the one that came on this call to be able to, tell us about Zozia. Zozia too is just an LLM, like ChatGPT, like Copilot. But one of the things that has happened with Zozia is that it resides within the Zoho application. Do you understand? It resides within the Zoho application. So if your organization is using Zoho, or they are trying to migrate it to Zoho, because a lot of organizations now, they're trying to see how they can beat the cost of some of these Microsoft applications. And Zoho is really stepping in to be able to take over that market from them. So if you are trying to migrate from Microsoft to Zoho, Microsoft has Copilot, Zoho has Zia. So they do virtually the same thing. Don't forget that all these particular LLMs that we've mentioned, the ChatGPT, the Copilot, the Zia, all of them leverage on which of the models? On GPT 4.0 mini, 4.0, and what? Currently, last week Saturday, by the time I wanted to start the class in the morning, then they launched what? They launched GPT 5. So you need to understand that all these data and the models were created from that particular models. So, and they were able to train it more to be able to accommodate different things. Like now, some of them can create images explicitly. Some of them can create text explicitly. Some of them just for conversational purposes alone. Some of them, when they create some videos for you, you'll be asking, how did they achieve this thing? Is it the same AI that the issue there is that their niche or their market target is different. Some of them for image processing, some of them for image and video processing, some of them for conversational processing alone, like your Copilot, like your chats GPT, and some other ones that are just basically for conversational. They are not basically for creating videos. Some of them, if you go to Canva currently, if you use Canva very well now, you find out that Canva too have also implemented an LLM into their system. And funny enough is that particular LLM can help you create any type of design. Go to Free Pick for some of the designers on the call. You find out they've also integrated LLM into their, so they don't have to wait on normal search again to be able to get or create anything. So you can be able to. Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Steven. He said, I just used a Canva AI yesterday. So he found out that virtually everybody, look at it under the text box. You will find out that all of them leverage on this model that we'll be using for the past 2 classes on GPT 4.0 mini, on GPT 0, on GPT 5.0. So look at it down. You find out that all the details, all the data that they are being using, all the models that are being used to be able to create that LLM is what is based on what we've also created. So all they don't need to do is what we did last week. We just need to pick all those endpoints and attach it to our application, and we are good. But don't forget, they don't come cheap though. They don't come cheap. So we move to, okay, I said Copilot for Microsoft, Zia for what? For Zoom. So that's the difference between the two of them. Copilot for Microsoft. So you can only use Copilot, you can only integrate Copilot into Microsoft applications, all Microsoft applications. Anything outside Microsoft applications, you can only use it outside their particular applications. So for Zia, you can only use it within the Zoho application itself. So talk about the Zoho creator, talk about Zoho books, talk about Zoho people, talk about Zoho CRM, talk about Zoho desk, and every other thing. All you need to understand is that they all work within the application. But if you still want to use it outside, are you getting me? If you still want to use it outside that particular application, all you just need to do is use it as a standalone, the way you are using Copilot and your ChatGPT currently. So last 2 Saturdays, we started with Microsoft Azure. We said introduction to Microsoft, introduction to Microsoft. And one funny that happened was that I decided in my mind that we're not going to make that particular class to be like the way we've always done for others. And the reason why I said is that congratulations to Nigerians, because now we can use our ATM card to be able to purchase little dollar, at least as low as $1,000 every 3 months. So even though I don't need up to $1,000 that particular time, at least I can use it to what? To be able to subscribe and test whatever platform that I really want to buy more dollars for. You get what I'm trying to say now? So that was why when I found out that we can use it, then I said everybody on the call must do it. Because everybody on the call must attempt it. Everybody will wait until you finish it. And I think virtually everybody on the call already have this answer, and we don't really have to go back to it and start telling us how to be able to do it. And last week again, Master Mojolakwe also helped us to be able to bring up to speed everybody that did not join the last 2 classes, and they also able to settle. I think out of like 10 people that showed interest last week, I think when I was checking the chat during the course of the training, we had like 8 people that were following. So I think that was good. So that's added close, like, let's say out of 34 people currently in the call, we have close like 20 people that we can confirm have already, activated their Azure portal. So when we started Azure, we said, what do you need to do in Azure? Don't forget that it's just a place where you can create all your AI applications. It's just a place, it's just a tool that is available, owned by Microsoft. And formerly, it was called Azure AI. On the March, they moved from Azure AI, and they said, we are not going to be bearing Azure AI again. Let us bring all our AI applications just into one place. So whenever you want to develop any of your AI applications, you don't have to be going from one end to another, All you just need on the portal is to go towards Azure AI Foundry. Then after going to Azure AI Foundry, you want to create image process, you want to do image processing, you want to do your chatbots, you want to build an agent, you want to do anything, you want to do document analysis, you want to build very robust application that AI. All you just need to do is just to find your way into the AI Foundry. And I think which we did very extensively. And after doing that, when you get to your AI Foundry, you want to pick your model. One of the things that you need to do is that you need to understand which of the model best fits into whatever you are doing. Don't forget that we were using the free version, right? That was why we chose the 4.0 mini. Normally, we're supposed to choose the 4.0 because it's much more intelligent than the 4.0 mini. But because of the kind of resources that we have, which is the $200 coin or token, then we have to work with what we really have. Then we said, let's choose our model. Then after that, for conversational, we said we need to create a service known as we need to create an AI search for service. So once we went to that dashboard, we searched for AI search. Then we said, okay, this is what we really need to do. Once it's asked for a service, to make it conversational, pick your what? Your AI search. Then after clicking the AI search, then you can be able to interact directly with what? With your chats, with your GPT 4.0 mini, not chat. Don't forget that the chat GPT is the LLM, while the GPT itself is the model. Do you understand? So that's the model that every other LLM builds on. So which we were building on the GPT model, which is already a pre-trained model by everybody. So we said, okay, what about if you personally want to use this for your organization? Like, you don't have to, I don't have to ask for, I don't need that information that is outside my organization. Let's just use that property to be an example now. So, or probably I want to ask about Transformation College, for example. When I create the LLM and I say on the chat, so if I don't use my own data to be able to train it, are you getting me? What will happen is that it will go on the model, check all the data, and be able to do what? And be able to and be able to get whatever it can see in the labels of those data and what are returned to you. Whether it is right, whether it is not right, it does not concern it. But when you use your own particular pre-trained data to be able to, train your chart, then it's going to stay within your chart. So now you cannot ask it to go for the global resources when it cannot find when it cannot find data that is related to you on that particular data that was used to train it. So all you just need to do is that in the system prompts, just add, ensure you go to the global model. So just need to add that particular, where you have you are a conversational system prompt or something. You are just here to that's what happens on the left. I will still show you when we come back from the break. All this I'll just explain to you in a bit, and I'm going to show you what I have for you for today. So all these things are some of the things that we've learned, and this is a simple way to ensure that you are very equipped, you have an idea, even whenever you are not even going to be the one working on those applications, you can be able to suggest, you can be able to, recommend, you can be able to sit down by yourself, subscribe to Azure portal using pay as you go, to be able to do some research that a simple prompt in ChatGPT, in Copilot could not even do for you. So all you just need to do is to move it there and train whatever you want to train, your data itself, just upload it there and do what? Train it and let your system be ready. So this is what we've been doing for the past 10 weeks. And I think it has been very, very exceptional because I won't lie to you, I've participated in some sessions on with Transformation College, and I can say that this is one of the most practical sessions that we've really had in the past, let me call it months. I might not say last year, but this year, I can say this is one of the most practical sessions that we've really had. And it's very great. Yeah, and I'm very happy that all of us have gained one thing or the other. So now I want to open the floor out for everybody. I had to do this because I felt, at the end of the day, it would be good to just bring up something new. and to override whatever we've learned in the past 10 days, 10 weeks. And it's going to be good to have a summary of what we've done and what we are expecting to do in the future. So now let's start now. I would like to hear from everybody. No, we're still going to be going on break. So when we come back on break, I'll be telling you what I have for us today. There's not much because maybe under 1 hour we're going to be done. So I'd like to hear from everybody. I've seen a lot of people that have not spoken before this call. I think Michael Adebayo, I'm not sure I've seen you speak before. I don't know. Maybe let me first hear from Michael Adebayo. Okay. So let me hear from Michael Adebayo first. Let me call him. Michael Adebayo, please unmute your mic if you can. If you can't, just type on the comment section that you can't speak out. Quickly invite on that person. Let's just say, what is the powerful thing you are taking out from this 10 weeks session? This is the Diploma in Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. Really done a lot of, without writing a single code. I'm not sure you've been taught how to write a single code. Yes, it's a no code engagement. So none of us will even want to see what a Python code really looks like. None of us even want to see what a JavaScript really looks like. Yeah, none of us really want to see what a C# code look like. I get to know let me say none of us even want to see how simply ASP.NET controls look like. None of us. So let me hear from all of us. Let me hear what's okay. Thank you very much for that, Michael Adebayo. Over to you quickly.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, sir.
Like Mr. Ayola said, I haven't spoken here before because I probably don't like speaking, but I'm always online, try to follow. And I didn't start from the beginning anyway. I joined and at some point I was actually in the wrong group. That was the Diploma, the other side. So I realized myself that I was in the wrong group at some point. So I had to join back to the AI. I would say I've learned a lot. And because I'm a computer engineer as well by profession, and I've been into this because I have a lot of friends into coding, and I've been trying to develop because I have some courses on Udemy. What was it called? I'm even enrolled about 3 courses already before joining this one. I've learned a lot, and I think this has helped me to reshape myself. Aside even the AI part, even the leadership and other parts. So it's really, it has helped me a lot to reshape myself. And in terms of what I can do, because I also set up church media and all of that, I work with so many applications. And with this one, in short, I've developed myself. And I think that even this chat GPT, sometimes you think you know it until someone exposes you to bigger things inside. So there's some hidden content that we are not exposed to. Ordinarily, just go through some things. So you know this, you know that, until you are open to courses like this that helps you to develop yourself and know more about that particular app or software. So let me put it that way, and which this particular program has helped me to achieve. And I thank God for that.
Yeah. So I hope in your journey towards building an application, you'll be able to really use some of this knowledge that you've gotten in Azure, to create your own personal model that can be used. Like for your media now, people just need to come to the church, for example, to the church
Yes.
and just ask things that are related to only your church. From your messages, summarization of messages, summarization of some of the Bible scripture, weekly passages, and all those things. They can be done using your own pre-trained data. So it doesn't have to go through the global data. Are you getting me? So your AI can just help you to be able to do that by itself without even any need to be looking for a way to be able to integrate all those things in your church media units or probably applications. So it's good to have you on the call, Mr. Michael. It's good to have you talk this morning. So I hope
Thank
you
you
can
very
take
much.
this and further it in the
Like you said, I
future.
was not actually suggested about what's it called? I can't remember if we were the one actually to that class sometimes ago that you said, what can we do? I'm trying to remember the way you put the question there. I remember that I said we can also use this AI to replace on our website. I built a WordPress website as well. We can use it to replace some of this chatbots and all of that.
That's both.
So
Yeah, like your
this
talk
makes it
to and
a
the
direct
others.
yes. I was going to actually say that as at the time too. So it can help us to you just have your AI to help you instead of because I use some of these already built chatbots, input your
Chatbots,
data, so
yeah.
you can use your AI to do all of that, replace all of that instead.
Yeah, you are very right, 100% right, 100% right. Thank you very much, Mr. Michael, for that. And it's good to hear your voice on the call this Okay,
Thank you very
let
much.
me go here. Omotola Dosumu, let me hear from you. Yeah, thank you. Please let me allow Omotola Dosumu to be able to unmute a mic. Yeah, Omotola Dosumu, unmute your mic. Let me hear your voice. I want to hear, how this particular sessions, these 10-week sessions have been able to shape you personally and what you're going to be doing differently forward. Amotola, please quickly, we need you to quickly respond if you can hear me. Okay, so you can send it on the chat. She said she's not in a good place to speak. She can send it on the chat. Okay, Prosper, over to you. Quickly, let me hear from you. I want to hear everybody's voice. Yes, I want to hear everybody's voice. Prosper, over to you. Quickly, yes, good morning, Prosper.
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
How are you?
Fine. Although I spoke earlier, Sha, I spoke
Okay.
when you asked us about it. So I'll just say the same thing. I said it has been insightful for me personally. I'm also a cyber currently learning my cybersecurity. I'm also a cybersecurity analyst. So I've been able to learn a lot from the ChatGPT because I use ChatGPT a lot, and I have been able to learn and be able to create some things with it. Then I also learned from that what's the name, Zoho and Microsoft's Copilot and every other thing. But personally, for me, it has been insightful. I've been able to practice a lot with it.
So what are you going to be doing differently now?
Now, currently, for applications, I'm not a web developer or something. So
Yes.
I just know that once I'm able to maybe have an opportunity to work with a company, I can be able to execute many of these things I've learned because I don't work with any company now. So once I'm able to work with a company, okay, I already know that I have so skill with AI. I can be able to execute it with it.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that, Prosper. Yeah, and I hope you'll be able to get a very good company that you can work with very soon, and you need to be able to show all your skills that have been learned in this 10-week Saturday program. Thank you very much. So let me quickly move to George Amma, if I'm not wrong. Hello, George Amma. Good morning. How are you? Can you hear me? Hello, George Amma. Hello, George Amma. Please allow him or her to be able to unmute himself. I'm not sure he has spoken in these sessions. I'm not sure I've had that voice before. Yeah, I'm keeping those who have had their voice severally for the last part of the session. So let's hear from those who have not heard from them before or probably in a long time. Okay, John Amma. Quickly, let me unmute John Amma. Is it Amma or Amma? Oh, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting, John Amara. Are you shy? Okay. John Na. John Unna. John Unna. Can I hear your voice quickly, please? John Unna. Can I hear your voice quickly? Can you unmute? Ibiroke, get ready after this. John Unna. Can I hear your voice? John Unna. Can I hear your voice quickly? Oh, no mic. Okay. So send me something in the chat section. Let me hear from you. Let me send me something in the chat section. Let me hear from you. Okay. Thank you very much, Omotola. I've seen that in the chat room. So Ibiroke, over to you. Over to you. Now, Ibiroke, over to you. Judge Amar, I'm still expecting the feedback from you. Ibiroke, over to you. Unmute your mic. Let's hear from you. Let's hear from you. From your experiences in these 10 weeks of diploma in artificial intelligence and machine learning, what you're going to be doing differently, and what you are taking home after this. Yeah, now, Ibiroke.
This is Ibironke.
Okay, good morning, ma.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, ma.
Okay. I've learned quite a lot, but to tell you the truth, what has really, really helped me has been the prompting. Because, like normally you'll be asking questions like you're asking on Google, but the prompting has helped me, accomplish quite a number of things, a number of issues that presentations I had been trying to put together and things like that. So for me, that, is the greatest of all everything that I have learned. Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry, are you a lecturer, ma?
No, but I do training. I'm into risk management, so I do trainings.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So if you do risk management, then you should be able to, use your prompting to be able to, analyze some of the let me say your risk register, to be able to get
Yes.
which one are supposed to be attended to immediately, which one that needs to be pending, which one that needs to be, all
Even
those
how to
things.
set the risk indicators, it has helped me.
Indicators.
Yeah.
Sincerely, I just need to applaud you for that. That is good. So I'm happy to hear that too. I'm happy to hear that too. Thank you very much, Ma. It's good to hear that from you. So let me hear from Cynthia. Yes, Cynthia. Let me hear from Cynthia. Cynthia Esimaje. I think I'm having a lot of Ghana people here, if I'm not wrong. Okay. Rebels want to speak up. Okay. Hello, Rebels. Good morning, ma.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. In the last 8 to 10 weeks, honestly, I must say my work has been a lot easier these days with the help of ChatGTP, Copilot, and other AI devices. Before now, it takes me a lot of time to get certain things done. I'd have to brainstorm. It's not like I do not know about ChatGTP before, but I was unable to use it rightly. So bringing in prompt Jenny, bringing in Copilot and other and ChatGTP, learning more about them makes it a kind of So what I've been really stressing myself, even if you get result from ChatGTP or whatever before, even Meta AI before, when you get result from them, you need to sit down, try and streamline. How would this not look like you got it from an AI? How would you? But during the time you taught us how to prompt, especially Mr. Ayola, when you taught me how to prompt, honestly, This like you just taught me a magic to make money. Don't worry.
Please
You'll
share
soon be
me
receiving
10% though.
you'll soon be receiving your tithe, but don't compete with
Yeah,
God
no.
anyway.
No. Okay. Give me 20%.
So don't compete with God. So he just taught me a magic to make work easier and just see it as something that is simple. Just like you said the other time, you said there are soft work and there are hard work. So it's just like I migrated from being these people that dig ground to people that just say, okay, you go and do this. Okay, you have this done, you do this. And that has been the way things have been with me in recent time. Thank you.
Yeah,
And
thank you
thanks to
very
a
much.
lot of thanks to Transformation College too.
Yeah, thanks to Transformation College for this. Thank you, Transformation College. Thank you very much, sir. It's an honor to hear your voice. I want to virtually hear from everybody. I feel like let me quickly show you what I have now, and then I'm going to be, you know, we're going to continue this when we come back from the um break. Yeah. Um, please allow me to share my screen, Emmanuel. Okay, everybody, please take note of what I want to show you now. And the reason why I need to show you now is because um in as much as you are using your artificial intelligence to solve a lot of problems, are you getting me? You have to ensure that there's something they call plagiarism. There's something they call AI generated content. There's something they call uh, uh um using other people's knowledge or words. So there's sometimes that since you are using the same model to be able to get the same answer for whatever you are searching for, there might be a copy of whatever you are doing everywhere. So how do you avoid that? So I really want to just open something for you on my screen now. Please allow me to be able to share my screen, Emmanuel, quickly, before we go on break. So when we come back on break, I'm going to continue from there. So then we'll be able to talk to every other person on the call. Emmanuel, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm here. I'm here,
Please allow
Mr.
me to share my screen. Allow me to share my screen quickly, please.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So I'm very sure everybody can see my screen now. There's something we call Grammarly. Grammarly. You need to really understand that in as much that all these things that we've taught you, that we've exposed you to, I had it in my mind that I was not going to miss it out. You need to learn how to use Grammarly also very well. See, on my own system as I'm talking to you, Grammarly assists me to be able to not only check my write-up, like I mean the spellings, when I'm supposed to put the punctuation marks, it not only helps me to probably rephrase that word, but it helps me to be able to detect if whatever I'm writing is AI generated. Yes, it's also helped me to be able to ensure that whatever you've written, every of your letter, every of your reports, everything is not, because sometimes I used to tell consultants, which are my own consultants, is this. When a client gives you a job to do, it does not expect you to go and use artificial intelligence to get the report done for him, because he will have gone that far to do it by himself. Are you getting me? Yes. He will have gone that far. All he does do is to sit down on the system, do his normal prompting, like we've all done here, then get whatever report he's supposed to get, then it's good. Then why do I need a consultant to be able to do it for you? So with Grammarly, it will help you to be able to write it in a way that no other person can be able to write what you've written for themselves. I think you understand what I'm trying to say now. Don't forget I said that apart from using your own mental creativity, you use the artificial intelligence creativity, your prompting, you'll be able to use it, you put into it to be able to get whatever you're supposed to get. Then the next thing you need to do is you need to get a clear write-up or content for yourself, you need this particular application. So everybody, you can go on your search, Google search, any other search that you use, and type Grammarly, Grammarly. So this is going to be one of our take home today, Grammarly. So by the time we're going on break right now, because we're supposed to be on break right now. So take it on your system, try to look at it. So when we come back from break, we are going to continue this particular session. I want to appreciate everyone once again for joining us. And we'll continue our discussion when we come back from break. I'm very sure a lot of us have been on call since 9:30. And it's not easy. Yes, I'm very sure it's not easy to sit down for very longer hours to be able to do this. So let's quickly go on break. I don't know how many minutes Emmanuel wants to give us. I'm very sure that I will come on break, will be much more refreshed to be able to continue this session. I hope the session has been nice, right? Yeah, I hope the session has been nice. So Emmanuel, over to you quickly. Let's take our break.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Ayola. I will be going on 15 minutes break. We'll be back on the call by 12:20. We will be back on the call by 12:20. All right.
After everything that you've already learned, after everything that you've had to do with your ChatGPT, your Copilot, your Zozia, your what's it called, Azure portal, whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to achieve, to be able to avoid plagiarism, to be able to avoid, other people using your knowledge or probably writing it properly. So I try to introduce before the break what we call Grammarly. Grammarly is very free. It's open to use. It's you can install it on your system, or you can decide to use the online version. So whichever one that you are using, you are always on the right path. So let me just quickly show you how it works quickly. Then I'm going to be moving up from there. So please confirm you can see my screen clearly. Yeah, I know a lot of us have seen Grammarly before, but I'm doing this for those people that have not seen Grammarly before. I'm doing this for those people that don't have an idea of what Grammarly really is. So once you go to grammarly.com, you will be redirected to their websites, and you'll be able to fully.
I know.
So you'll be able to I don't know, let me open this thing from the fresh application. Give me 1 second. I've already logged in my account there. If you have the opportunity, you can just follow my screen as I'm doing that now. So just for us to just be able to see how to use it. I don't know. Please confirm you can see me clearly, please. Please confirm you can hear me clearly. I'm very sorry for the break in transmission or the break in some things like this happen. So I'm sorry, happened. Okay, let me quickly move on. Please confirm you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you very much, Manuel. Okay, so we're saying that you go to Grammarly, grammarly.com. Just type on your browser. Just go to grammarly.com. I wait for it to load. So every time you use your ChatGPT, you prompt it and you need to write a report, you need to write a response or something. So you need to ensure that you know you are able to use this particular Grammarly to format it so that at the end of the day, by the time they trace and trace in your write-up, your content will be close like 80% free of what? Of AI write-ups. So it's not like it's going to change everything, but all it's going to do is going to help you, format it, change, give some suggestions based on the kind of words to use and not to use. So you are going to come to this interface. So we have everything you need here. You have everything you need here. You can see it's trusted by over 50,000 organizations and 40 million people. So all you just need to do is either sign up using your normal email, but I personally, I prefer people using up their Google Mail. So you don't have to start going through the stress of using your, what's it called? Using your email, put your phone number, put your email, every other, to just use the normal Google account. So put in your email, and click on next, and give it access to be able to allow Grammarly to be able to use that particular account. So once you are done with that, let me share my original screen now. Once you are done with that, then you can be able to see these documents. Can you see it here? So you can be able to see this particular interface. So using this interface now, all you need to do is you can decide to create a new document. Can you see it? You can decide to create a new document. So when you create a new document like this, all you need to do there is to copy and paste whatever you were able to get from ChatGPT, your copilot, and it's going to give you a real response to what are the things or suggestions, what are the things you really need to take out of it. So let me give an example. 1 minute. Let it finish loading. Let me open another browser, and then let me try and tell it to. Let's go to coming. I just need to do this so that I would have a very perfect conclusion at the end of the day. So for those of us that are doing content, for those of us, so I'm going to say, write a letter to Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson, asking him that you can provide an AI services organization, this organization, and integrates it properly using either Zoom or Microsoft's Azure for all their day-to-day activities by creating and agents. So look at what I want to do here now. So I'm going to click on send now. So I'm just writing just a random what is wrong with my network? What's going on? Okay. So dear Mr. Jackson, I hope this message finds you well. Please confirm you can see the screen that I'm reading currently. I'm writing to introduce an opportunity for your organization to leverage artificial. Please confirm you can see this screen, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Yes, so, yes. Okay, thank you very much, sir. So, to solutions that can significantly enhance efficiency and productivity in your day-to-day operations, with the right integration, AI can streamline processes, improve decision making, and provide your team with intelligent support across departments. So my team and I specialize in developing and deploying AI-driven solutions tailored to organizational needs. We can integrate advanced AI services using platforms such as Zoom, Zia, or Microsoft AI, ensuring seamless compatibility with your existing systems by creating intelligent AI agents. We can help automate repetitive tasks, provide. So we'll be delighted to discuss this. So all I just need to do is to copy all these things and paste it. Okay, like this. And paste it here in the Grammarly, the new document in Grammarly. So all I just need to do is a Control V. So and just move all these ones. I just need to close it. So let me just remove all these ones. So can you see? So can you see by the right, they have an LLM already installed there. So all I just need to do is that I need it to, remove all AI suggestion. I just say remove all AI write-up in this document and rewrite and write it and write it. Okay. And write it. Okay. So once I'm done, I just need to send it in and just watch. So it's going to read my documents. It's going to remove AI references. Can you see what it's doing? Can you see? So it's rewriting everything. So it needs to check. Please, everybody, can you see what I'm doing? It needs to check. Can you see from the proposal now? Remove the AI focus. What's the AI focus there? AI service. So a proposal to provide technology solution for. So what I do is I accept this. Look at it. Can you see? For your organization. So so look at it. It says, I'm ready to introduce an opportunity for organizations to leverage artificial intelligence, or just say, instead of saying artificial intelligence, it's going to say innovative technology solution that can significantly enhance what's it called? But I don't want. No, I don't want. So I will come back here. I'll come back here. I will reprompt it again. Sorry, Control Z. Ahead. So I'll come back here. I'll reprompt it. I'll say, okay, no, don't remove. Can you see what I'm saying, everybody? Don't remove AI. I mean, comments, anyone wants to do. I mean, AI generated words to make my write-up very unique. I see. So I am selling an AI solution to the organization. So just watch out and say, let's go, continue. Try for free. So let's start from the beginning. We're saying a proposed edit to make your write-up more unique and complete. The revised content uses distinctive AI persuasive language to highlight the transformative impact of the AI, tailored respectively for your to your message or to your audience. Let us see. I can't see any update. I don't know if there's an update there, though. Don't forget I'm using the free version. Okay, it said it has been what? So it says it has been rewritten and it has written on it out here from here. Can you see? That's been rewritten. I propose the edit to make your write-up more unique and compelling while emphasizing your AI solution. The revised content uses that distinctive persuasive language to highlight the transformative. So look at it here. The updates that have been proposed as suggestions to your documents. They don't overwrite your original text automatically. Here's a summary of the changes I've made to make your AI solution pitch more unique. So can you see? The introduction now highlights AI as transformative and unique design for the organization. So let's go and look at it. So I'm writing to introduce an opportunity to your organization to leverage artificial intelligence AI solution that can significantly enhance efficiency and productivity in your day-to-day operations with the right integration. AI can, let me go and see what we have initially. Where's that English? So I want to be sure it has corrected it. Right now. Yes. Please overwrite it. So I'm trying to see where it has updated it here. I wish I can see any changes much here. Someone let me pinpoint where that changes is. I think and I specialize in developing, still not working. Okay. So that's the full rewritten one. So can you see that? I don't know why it's supposed to override this. So their proposal to provide AI services for your organization. So I'm excited. Okay, can you see now, everybody? Please let's look at my screen now. I think it's good now. Can you see the difference now? So their recipients. So I'm excited now to present a transformative opportunity for your organization to harness the power of artificial intelligence solution uniquely designed to elevate operational efficiency and redefine productivity through what seamless AI integration. Your organization can unlock new pathways for streamlined processes, data-driven decision-making, and intelligent automation that empowers every department. So let's look at the difference between this and what I wrote here initially. So I'm writing to introduce an opportunity to your organization to leverage artificial intelligence solutions that can significantly enhance day-to-day operations with the right integration.
So now they can choose between this and this. But one of the very funny thing that happens is that this is shows or probably shows that is humanly written. I guess this shows that it is humanly written and it is very direct to whoever is reading it because you can easily understand or relate to whatever uh whatever pitch that you're trying to make. So now look at it. Let's move on. He said our team specializes in crafting and implementing bespoke AI-driven solutions that are meticulously tailored towards your organization's specific needs, leveraging cutting-edge platforms like Zozia and Microsoft Azure AI. So we ensure that your solution integrates flawlessly with your current infrastructure by developing advanced AI agents. We automate routine operations, generate actionable intelligence, and offer dynamic interactive support, ultimately driving measurable increases in performance and innovations. So look at what we wrote here. So my team and I specialize in developing AI-driven solutions tailored to organization needs. So we can integrate advanced AI using platforms such as ensuring seamless compatibility with your existing systems. By creating intelligent AI agents, we can help automate repetitive tasks, provide actionable insights, and deliver interactive support to your workforce, ultimately improving overall performance. So moving ahead, we only have just to say, we welcome the opportunity to consult with you, gain a deep understanding of your unique challenges, and architect tailored AI solution that perfectly aligns with your vision. With strategic AI integration, your organization stands to gain unparalleled efficiency, significant cost optimization, and a robust foundation for smarter decision making. So look at this particular line. So we would be delighted to discuss your organization's specific requirements and design a what solution that best align with your goals. I'm confident that with proper AI integration, your team will experience greater efficiency, cost savings, and improved decision-making capabilities. And lastly, I look forward to meeting with you soon to discuss how our AI solution can be seamlessly deployed to drive your organization's success and future readiness. So then this one say, I look forward to the opportunity to meet with you and explore how we can deliver this AI service effectively for your organization. Thank you for your time and consideration. If you are reading these two, I get me. Which one will you pick? Do you understand what I'm saying? If you are reading these two now, which one will you pick? By the time I pick these two now and I post it on Humanize AI, let's do that. Humanize, let me see, detect AI text. So we have a lot of them. We have a lot of them. If I detect AI still on Grammarly too, if I say detect AI tests, and then I come here, I have a lot of various what's it called? We have various undetectable AI, this humanized AI. So we have several of them. So all I just need to do is to copy and paste each of my results, that is this here, to this place. So I will ask it to detect if it's an AI or if it is not an AI. So just look up everybody. So let's see. So by the time you are doing all these things, then everybody understand that apart from you doing the hard work in a lazy way, you'll be able to get the right output for yourself. So let me just paste it here. Have it here ready. So let's see. Check for AI. Wait now, where are you running to? Check for AI. Let's check for AI. So let's see. Check for AI. It's checking. Let's hold on. We'll take me to this now. Okay. Let me try again. Ask him to sign up. I think they're signing up automatically. So let's check for here now. So let's look at it. After we are done with this, we check. Can you see? It's marked virtually everything. Can you see? Virtually everything. Can you see? It marked virtually everything. Everything as was as AI. So it's only 11%. What's it called? So likely it's 9% AI. So let's go for the Grammarly home. Let's go for the Grammarly home. Let's go for the Grammarly home. So let me just copy this and paste it here. Subjects, comment, copy. So post it here. I think you can still see my screen, right? So I'm going to delete all these ones. So I'm going to come here again. I'm going to paste here. So I'm just going to put there, Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson. So I'm excited to, so all I just need to do is to check for AI now. So let's look at it together. Let's look at it together. So what's it saying here? I think this was it's saying it's 4%. Probably we're using it because we're using the free version. But sincerely, the what's it called? The Grammarly gives in more. Let me look at this Grammarly. I don't know why it's doing this. Should have loaded. Okay, let me show you this. So check tests. So let's check and test. So this should be fully, it's like 70% human rating. So some of these what's it called? Some of these what's it called? Some of these free applications gives us this so that you can be able to subscribe for more. But on, can you imagine? This one is still, can you see? It's saying that this test appears to be AI 80% AI generated. So let's see if we can play it. So, my network is just misbehaving. Is it? So let's try and humanize it and let's see again. Let's try and humanize it. Okay. Hold on.
Sure. That's
We need to get it right. This is what I use every day, but I don't know what's going on this afternoon. Right, deciding to, I use this humanize tool. just be able to detect whatever Grammarly gives me. Most of the time, when I use that Grammarly, it doesn't detect it as AI generated content. So just hold on. Let's see. Let's see what we have there. Trying to see why it's not getting me back. Normally, once you paste it here, and you tell the AI to, okay, it's working now. Everybody, can you see now? It's working now. Sorry, it's working now. So let's look at some of these underlined words. Let's quickly highlight them. So the ones in red, the ones in red will show you that um they are what you can correct. The ones in yellow, you have to pay for the premium version. So I'm not going to be doing that. Just hold on, let me finish copying this, and I'm going to go back to the no. It's just getting to work now. I guess probably because of my internet. So it's automatically detecting it. So just hold on. I'm correcting it now. So just hold on. Let's finish this. And okay. This one helps with punctuations, helps to detect AI words, AI phrases, and how to be able to clear them off. So let's first do that. So let's go. Okay. Okay. I'm going to copy this one back again. Let me see. I think I've cleared it a little bit. Okay. So let's go back to the humanized AI and let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. What do you have here? What do you have here? So check for AI now. Let's watch. Normally it was 4%. What did you see? Somebody confirm for me what you can see on the screen. Sorry, can somebody confirm what you can see on the screen, please?
99% human.
Normally it was 4%, right? So I'm going to undo this. Okay. Now what I will do again is that I'm going to come back to this one. Look at this from ChatGPT, right? So I'm going to go back to the humanized AI. Just watch. So we're going to use the same. I'm going to use the same word from AI, and I'm going to use after I use I think it was my network that caused the other one, why we could not achieve that. Just hold on. So watch this now. This is directly from the AI now. Look at this now. I'm going to um I'm going to check for AI. Look at it now. Checking for AI. So before you can do this, you need to set up an account. So once it's asked you to set up an account, done. What's wrong with my internet? So hold on again. Check for AI. It's very important you always do this. So at the end of the day, you don't find yourself in shoes where let me use another account. So I'm going to be using this account. So it's checking now. Let's just wait for it. I think that other free version I was using has already exhausted. Don't forget I said, can you see this particular word or phrase that I put here? It is 11%. Calm down now. So it got 11%. I think I have to change my browser. It got 11%, right? So let's go to Grammarly. Then I'm going to paste it here. So let's wait while it's probably let me start a new document. Okay, I'm coming. Let me start a new document. Go to grammarly.com. I'm going to go to docs. I don't know why it didn't it's my internet. So don't forget that it's what it stopped at so hold on, let's watch. I need to do this so that for those people that does a lot of content writing, right? So it's coming up. Come on. Come on. What's going on here? To bypass this this paid version. To bypass this free version. Sorry, I'm trying to bypass the paid version. Hold on. Okay. Normally. They're trying to want me to pay, and I won't pay. Sorry. I'm sorry I have to break their hearts. I'm sorry I have to break their hearts. Um, paraphraser. Let's go for paraphraser. To humanize. Okay, I think I'll have to do I have to do this again. Okay. Just going to it's going to ask me to pay. I'm not ready to pay anything. I don't want to pay anything. Okay, thank you. Okay, okay. So I can look at it for okay, so let's copy it now. I think we've done little thing, yeah. So let's copy it now and send it back to that AI humanizer. And let's see how many percent is going to detect. Gets passed through the stage. So going. Let me first refresh this page. Okay. So check for AI. We had 11% the other time. Okay. So let's see what we're going to be having. Let's see what we're going to be having now. You see it's 13, 11%. Am I sure I copied the right thing? Let's make it professional. And it's trying to let me pay. That's the challenge. I don't know why. Probably because of my own, because I've been using it for a while. It's trying to let me pay. Okay. Try this. Okay. Let me copy this again. Don't worry. Where's that? Don't worry. Just let's take this time and let's get it out here. So check for Iman AI. That's all. So I think you should reduce now. But it's getting more worse. Okay, what we'll do is that let me try it in another browser, probably because of what's it called? Humanize. That's AI. Hold on. Probably because I've used it for a while, so it has to, you know, prompt me to want to pay more. Because we really changed what the document really says. Can you see? I'm glad to discuss the organization needs. We've changed that line. Let me know if you're able for a quick next call. And what I was able to do was able to use the tool by the side here, the humanizer. Can you see? One of the disadvantage of all this free trial version, which I said the other time, is just very simple. They would frustrate you so that you can be able to, pay. But all you need to do is to ensure that you are on the right path to get whatever you want to get. What I'm trying to achieve now here is just very simple. Just very simple. And that is, I want to ensure that whatever I write is not detectable via any AI detection tool. So I have one here. Please confirm you can still see my screen. Let me see. Just see. Okay. I'm trying to share my screen again. I'll be done in a few minutes from now. I have this humanized AI Pro. So all I just need to do is to come here. Please confirm you can still see my screen. Okay.
Yes, you can see your screen.
Yeah, I have the free version. So I'm going to come here. Please ensure you accept the cookies. Scroll down and but that's not what I want to achieve. I want to achieve scanning for scan AI tests or detect AI tests. My connection is very bad. Just hold on. Trying to make all these things. All what I'm trying to show you here is just ensure that you are able to take off. Okay, thank you, 99%. Okay. So let's look at it. I don't know why that was not returning, still returning 5%, but it want me to to purchase their standard. So just a minute, let's try this. AI tests. Okay. So we also have Qbots too. I think Qbots is really can be used freely. Can be used freely to some extent. Qbots can be used for free to some extent. So let me just without even sign up, I can use it for free. Let me, and you can also use it to generate. So let me give us this in the chat section. Number one is the cool box. So if you are using the large scale, you can decide to and the Grammarly, it's and Grammarly.com. Okay, I have the two. So let me show you this. It's my network. Okay. That's all done, still loading. So look here. Look here at the Humanize Pro that's shown us some of the things he has been able to humanize. Like there, Mr. Jackson, I'm writing. So AI service that can help your business become. So instead of using AI services more efficient. So now it's becoming that's changed to become more efficient. Can you see? Instead of AI solutions, it's now AI services that could help, that can help. So you can see the difference there. Now let me try and copy this and let me try that. What's it called again? Copy. Yeah. Let me try why this one loads this cool bots. It's almost done. So let me paste it here. I want to paste that general one that I'll be using. This one. So I want to see what's going on now. Network. Network now. Okay. So let's paste the test here. Yeah. Okay, now good. So let's paste the tests. Okay, so this is the subject. So proposal to so detect AI now. So this one is showing that it is likely is directly from the what? From the so let's try and see the one we've been trying to humanize now. Hold on. So you can either tell this Quillbot to also humanize it for you. Can you see? Refine with paraphraser. Can you see down here? Can you see? You can decide to refine with paraphraser. So you can decide to use this. So click on refine with paraphraser. It's going to help you refine it to be able to remove every form of human what's it called guess out of it. Let me copy this one and let me copy this one too. So let's wait. So this one is saying that AI generated and AI refined is 12%. The AI generated content itself is 68%. Sincerely, these are very powerful too. So I'm going to copy it and paste it here. Then I'm going to say detect AI now. So I want to see the paraphrased one. And let's see. So can I see? It has reduced what to 58%. The reason why I'm saying this is because it chooses that subjects, this subject that we picked, I guess me, is what? Let me remove it. Then what other one again? All the words that are supposed to be its organization. So please let me know. So let's detect AI again. So let's detect AI again. Okay. So come here. I want to come up. So if you look at the rights on these two, you have the paraphraser, you have the AI check, you have the AI upload, and other things by the left here. So you can just use any one of these to be able to achieve what you want to achieve. So now, how many percent do we have now? So it's now 57% because I was able to move. So what do I need to do? Dear, maybe instead of Mr. Jackson, I just need to put it to Dear Jackson. Dear Jackson, I should just put probably it should come before proposal. So take it off, then put this here. Then we can just then detect again. So I have my paraphrasing here, it's currently working. So I need to reduce this one. So as we need to do the paraphrasing, I only have access to 125 words. So look at this. Look at this. Hey. Just need to reduce this word to 125. Hold on now. I just need to reduce it to 125. Okay, let me reduce this one too. Probably I can be able to get. Okay, good. So can I paraphrase now? Okay. Okay, it has helped me to paraphrase it. So it's still getting some words that needs to be changed. Anyway, how do I call it? All these things that I've been showing you, all these things that I've been trying to show you since morning, just to ensure that you are not using a direct, you're not using a direct, what is it? Still, I don't know if some of us have tried it, but the one I've been using so far that I've been working for me is this Grammarly. Do you understand? The one I've been using for me, probably I've exhausted my token for now. That is why it's asking me to pay a premium version to be able to do this. But for me personally, I've always used this Grammarly. And if you feel you want to explore more, all you can do is to subscribe, maybe for the least one. Don't forget they're all in dollars. So you're going to be getting the pro version. You have to pay in dollars. So if you don't need it so just ensure that you still work with your what? With your humanize. And some of the tools, as I was trying to explain the other time, are found by this side. So you have the AI chat here, you have the Grammarly proofreader, you have the expert review. It can give you an expert review. You have the humanizer. This humanizer, I'm coming, man. This humanizer, sir, I'm coming, sir. This humanizer is what really helps you. Then this one has the AI detector in it also. And we also have the plagiarism checker. The plagiarism checker helps you to know whether you can be able to um see if other people have already used this particular write-up that you have used. So these tools can be found on the right of your browser or probably of your application whenever you download it to your system. And if you are not um you're not really happy with this, so you can just use something like humanize, that is undetectable AI. Let me send it to the chat box. What's that? Chat box. I'll send it also to ensure that your you have your tests very clear of AI. Okay, Mr. Reboot, you have something to say, sir?
Yes, sir. Even with
Okay,
the
sir.
use of Copilot precisely,
Yes.
I sometimes did something. I had to write a report and I asked Copilot to using
Humanize it.
role-based prompting. So I asked
Okay.
Copilot just make sure it is devoid of
Human
nobody
readable.
of plagiarism on it, and I make it human readable. So after doing that, I asked it to check. I asked Copilot itself to check for plagiarism and also to check that it is not AI written. And Copilot will give you the report. It will give you the percentage to which it has worked on it itself.
Do you know the challenge with that? Why I ask you to use all these grammar is because it's as if you are giving a thief. I guess you are giving a thief a gun. I get me to your head to tell you that you are not the one that, like, now I'm a thief. I'm giving you a gun to be able to test it on my own body. Do you understand?
Okay,
I'm
sir.
the one that did it though. You're not giving me a gun to shoot the
Okay.
thief. Do you understand? You gave a
Okay.
thief to shoot the thief. You gave a thief the gun to shoot
To
the
shoot a
thief.
thief, it won't shoot anybody.
What do you think will happen? It will either kill the wrong
Okay.
person or it doesn't
All
kill
right.
anybody. So that is
All
what
right.
happens when you don't use other platform to check. That's what I've been trying to do. I
Okay.
think I don't know,
Okay.
probably because I've used it a lot. That is why it's requesting for like you see the other time when we had 11%, I was able to correct it and give me
Yes.
okay, I'm coming Binga, and it gave me an on like 99% human readable the other time. Okay, Mr. Jackson, you have something to say.
Maybe I
Hello,
think
Mr. Jackson. You guys speak up.
has. I think
Okay,
Mr.
Benga.
Benga hand was up before mine.
Okay. Hello, Benga.
Yeah, yeah, thanks, Mr. Yola. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
under Chat GPT, you taught us humanize AI. If you are using
Yes,
Chat
yes.
GTP humanize AI, you still need to do all this.
Yes, you still need to check. You see, don't forget I said the other time, just a very simple thing. You gave a thief, I guess me, gun to shoot the thief. What will happen? He's going to save himself now. So in order not to be on I don't know, to be on a safe side, you just check. And all you just need to do is to use another application like the way I used Grammarly now to be able to humanize that particular uh summary that was gotten from the humanized one, ChatGPT, also just be able to be sure that what you are giving out is not AI detectable. Don't forget that we have several AI applications that can be detectable. Do you understand? So all you just need to do is to ensure that it is not detectable by AI. Okay, Mr. Jackson.
Yeah, I just want to also make suggestion. Apart from using all this platform, I think we should look at whatever AI generated for us, we can see it as a template of what we want to do, and then use that knowledge to create something natural to our own desire, our own flow, so that at the end of the day, you are not, yes, you are using the knowledge that you have gained from AI by the contexts that it has generated for you relating to whatever you are writing, and then now use that knowledge to create something unique, borrowing some idea from the outputs that you got from that level and all that. If some of these platforms are supposed to dehumanize or to change it to as if it's human that has actually written it is failing you, you can use whatever they generate as a template, and then you create something for yourself. And at the end of the day, I believe that whatever platform that you subject it for review will come out successfully. That's just the contribution I want to make. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. You are 100% right. 100% right. You are 100% right. So remember, I've always said it that don't just give it to AI to do the job before you ensure that you also have your own inputs, and you ensure that you have your own your own say or whatever AI is giving you. So it makes you to be on the safe side. Because one of the things you have to be very careful about is it will be good you are giving a report that somebody else can use AI to generate. It is not welcomed. It is not welcome. Do you understand? It is totally wrong. Totally wrong. Totally wrong. So that is why personally I always do that. Whenever I done with everything I'm doing, I ensure that I carry that particular thing. I use another source to be able to ensure that whatever I'm giving out is probably I can use some suggestion from it, or probably take it out to be able to use my own personal way of putting those things in order. Don't forget everything we did there was just we don't need it. We'll just use that as an example, and we use it to be able to generate what's it called? Wrong let's say AI detected words or write-up. Then now from different like four platforms now, like Humanize, like Grammarly, like Humanize Pro and Coolbot. It was able to tell us that it was detecting 80%. Some were saying 75%. By the time we look at it, you will see that in Coolbot, some of those words that were uh, paraphrased, are you getting me? Were being highlighted. So if you click on this one, if you copy it now, I paste it back on QuickBooks. I'm coming, please. If you click back on QuickBooks, it's going to reduce the amount of what? The amount of plagiarism that is being gotten. So let me just do that here now. Let me delete this. So currently we're at 53%. Continue. So let me just paste it here. It's just for us to be sure that every other person that is going to be looking at our, can you see? It is 100% test is likely AI. They say 100% test is likely AI. So what do we need to do is to be able to refine with paraphraser. But sometimes they are not always right because they want you to do what? To subscribe. But all you just need to do is to ensure that whatever you are doing does not uh really have what uh paraphrase does not really have what is detectable by. Can you see? Unlock premium modes to be able to activate this particular thing. I think we used the free token that we can use. So these are the things that we used to use, and to be able to help you to detect any form of AI. And we can use a lot of them. We have Humanize AI Pro, we have QBots, we have the Grammarly. I personally, I use Grammarly, and I think I've been able to explain that to you. I use Grammarly. So sometimes you can also use the help of the AI charts yes, you can use the AI chat to be able to ensure that it helps you to rephrase everything you want to rephrase. Just tell it to rephrase everything you want to rephrase, and then you'll be able to get whatever you want to get. I think this has been helpful, right? And I think it should give you an edge towards using your, hey, sorry, my screen was paused. Towards using your chats, GPT, Copilot, and others that you are trying to just ensure that you use this particular AI chat by the right here. So we have the paraphraser, we have the expert review, we have the AI chats whereby you can be able to tell it whatever you want it to tell concerning this document. All you just need to do is to get an account on Grammarly. And somebody like me, if you go to Google now, let me go to Google. Okay, let me go to Google now. You see that my Grammarly is already on automatically. So it's already on automatically. Let me see, go to Google. So my Grammarly is always automatically on. Let's come here. So I think I'm done for the day here. I'm done for the day here. Don't mind my internet today. My internet is just wanting to play a prank. Okay. Let me just start typing to come up. I love PDF. Grammarly should automatically come up. I don't know what's going on, but that's how it should work. It should automatically come up. Once I start typing on my screen, it Grammarly automatically comes up.
It's 25 minutes.
Activated, so it's back now. Okay, so that's just it. So I think you're able to understand the message that I was trying to pass by. Any question before we stop today's lecture? Yeah. Mr. Michael said, I'm fully with Mr. Jackson on this one. Like Mr. Last said earlier, the AI is not to replace us, but to help us be better, not depending outrightly on AI, but not depending on AI outright. I don't know what's going on. I think okay, can you see that it's back now? Can you see the icon on my screen? Can you see? So I don't know if you can see this particular thing on my screen. I don't know why it went off the other time. Okay, can you see Grammarly has been correcting your test since April 13, 2025. Okay, I've been opportunity to be using the free version since that time. So any question? I think we've really spent a lot of time. I wished I'm using the premium version so that you can be able to see the powerful. I also use the free version. I don't really depend much on allowing AI to do my job for me. I use it to make my job better, not to fully give it what I really need to do myself. Do you understand? So it makes my job very faster, it makes my job cleaner, and it makes my job very easy and accessible. There's much more creativity in my work now, sincerely, using AI. So I hope you too can be able to use that for yourself, for your work, and all the things we've learned during the course of the training, you can be able to replicate it in your day-to-day activities. Lastly, do you have any question, any contribution? Let me hear from Madam Mojolakwe. I think I've not heard from her today. Hello, Ma. Can you hear me?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, lecturer. I know if you want to mark us now, this is what you want to use to detect whether we used AI or not. But don't worry. How are you doing today?
I'm very well.
I was reserving you to talk class. You and Mr. Jackson to talk class today. But because of time, do you have any question? Do you have any contribution? Do you have anything before we move out of this class for today?
Yes, I do. So first of all, thank you so much for the sessions over the last few weeks, and many thanks to our other facilitators as well. Before you came in, I actually asked a question, and I'll just take the opportunity to repeat it again. So I was, sharing at the time that we've learned prompt engineering, we've learned how to make, to create virtual agents who can be like a first frontliner for companies when potential or current customers want to make inquiries, and then the AI can first respond, and then, if necessary, pass them on to human agents, which I found very interesting. But what I then asked was, now that we're done with the course, right, what next? And I was just asking for really very practical steps of short-term and long-term goals, to build up our AI skills. That's one. And also, if we're looking to build a career in this sector, what are some of the roles that we can look at, and how do we deepen our skills, ready for those kinds of roles? So that's just what I was asking, is that really what next? How do we get better in the knowledge and the skills, the practical skills? Then what kind of roles can we look out for, given where we've started now, and being able to build a profitable career out of AI in the future? Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma. I can assure you that, as I said the other time, Transformation College is working towards, I think, the next phase of this engagement now. What we're going to be doing is all the things we've learned, especially from your Azure to your Zozia, you'll be able to integrate them to, real life applications. So that was why I had to ensure that the last two classes have been so much hand-based, so that those people that are coming from these particular sessions, if they are going to be coming to that particular advanced class, they'll be able to see how to be able to. Then by the time you get to that particular stage, now, okay, let me start from now. Now that you have done this, one of the things that we want you to be able to achieve is to be able to be much more productive. Do you understand? To be very much more productive, both for yourself, for your organization. So now, going forward, you want to pick a job as an AI automation specialist. You want to pick up a job as as like an AI engineer or whatever. Then one of the things that you need to do is that, by God's grace, I don't know when. Madam Mendes is not on this call, and I don't know. I know she has reached out to me on that. So because that one, we are going to be talking a lot about coding. Yeah, we're going to make it we're going to streamline it to just one, maybe Python alone. So we don't have to go to all the complexities of others. So we are going to look into it from the fundamentals. And don't forget that you already have an idea about to use prompting now. So you don't need to learn how to code from scratch. All you need to do is to tell AI to generate that particular code for you. So you'll be able to see how to implement it on your development environment. Do you understand? Then all this knowledge that you've learned you'll now be able to generate the APIs that can be able to connect to your front end at the end of the day in the next. So there's going to be an advanced class. I'm very sure of that. I'm very, very sure of that. So it's going to be communicated to us. I don't know now or whenever it's going to be communicated to us. I think Emmanuel has an answer to that, or Madam Edith. So we've already spoken about that. So the next set of training for this particular AI is just basically how to integrate all these things, into a live environment. So after that, then you can be able to pick up any AI automation specialist. Don't forget that currently, as we're speaking right now, in Nigeria, AI specialists are still, let me say in Nigeria, in Africa generally, AI specialists are still very low. Do you understand? They are very, very, very low. Yes, they are very, very low. We don't really have much of them. All these things you've learned, if you go for any other training, even most of them, when you go to Udemy, you go to Coursera and all of that like that, you still find out that they are still taking you most of those theoretical those theoretical background. At the end of the day, you'll be able to do anything. But this time around, we're able to break it down, right? So that when you are coming in for the advanced class, which is going to now separate those that want to really integrate all these things that have been learned, really integrate them into live applications, or probably use it for organizations and even sell it to them as a product, then they can come in for the next batch of training. You want to build real-time agents. Like now, one of the things that an agent can do for you in an organization is that you can tell it to develop what's it called? A content for your organizations. You can decide to write any form of what's it called? Any form of reports for you for the next 1 week based on whatever you supply to it. You can decide, just give it the prompts. And those are the things that I'm going to be doing in the next training. I want to assure you that that will be communicated to you. If that's not be communicated, it's going to be communicated. We've already spoken about that. And it's not going to be a very long one like this one. No, we won't make it very long. Maybe 2 months, maybe 2 months we are done with all the classes for that. In 2 months we are done, and it's going to be very, very engaging, like it has been in the past few weeks. That's going to be very engaging. So for now, what you've learned is to be able to make sure you are productive, is to be able to ensure that you are productive for yourself, for your organization, and to be able to pursue a better let me say career in AI automation, or probably AI development career or something, or to be able to say, okay, I want to be a machine learning engineer, I want to be, an AI engineer, or whatever you want to be. You want to also use it for your development. So, but in the next class, what we are going to be doing basically, I want to assure you that it's going to be 100% how to be able to implement all these things that you've learned from scratch to what, to development or to deployment level. How you can be able to ensure that you're able to get it out as a service. Do you understand? So that's what we're going to be doing. I hope I'm able to answer your question. So you are still in a um, safe place, but you've learned these basic skills. We call it fundamentals. So now we're going to be going to the intermediates. So once that is out, I'm sure they will be able to reach out to you. I'm very sure. Emmanuel, do you want to answer to that also? Hello, Emmanuel.
Yeah, Mr. Yolande, I think any more information about that will be posted on the group. We have the SADC program continuing in September. So I already talked about that, and more information will be passed across. Thank you so much, Mr.
And you can surely follow Transformation College LinkedIn page, their Instagram, and that things, so that in case you miss anyone out, you can always quickly, pick it up from any of the social media posts that they're also giving out. So I think I'm able to, yeah. Okay, any other person before okay, Ma, I hope I'm able to answer that, Ma.
Yes, please. Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much. And thank you for being awesome during the course of these sessions. I really enjoyed my time with you. Though I'd like Mr. Jackson to also talk one more time, because I reserved the two of you for. Then let me allow somebody to talk before I leave everybody here. I want to talk to Mr. Kwame. I don't want to miss his name. I think Samson. Am I right, Mr. Samson? Is he on the call? Hello, Mr. Samson, are you on the call? I can't see him here again. He has been very, 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 very. I think he has left the call. He was on the call initially, so I think he has left the call. He has been very, he has been very consistent in this class, and I want to thank everybody too. So, Mr. Jackson, please can you just help us? Me personally, I would like to just just say a closing word for this session being led by um by all our instructors, and what we like to say to everyone and to everyone on this call. I'd like Mr. Jackson to just help us talk to everybody in just 3-4 minutes. Then I'm going to hand over to the coordinator of this program, as Emmanuel himself. Okay, over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone, again.
Sir.
Mr. Ayola, I don't know why you are putting me on the spot for this.
I think you should be ready, sir.
What I would just say is it has been is it 10 weekends of excitement, of engagement, of learning? And I can tell you for free, yes, I know a little about what we've learned so far. I've used some of the platform, but coming for this session or for this, I don't know if I should call it a boot camp or I should call it a master class. I don't even know the words you use to describe it. It has been a great eye opener for me, and I can tell you for free that after that, I've used quite a number of the learnings on some of the things I'm currently doing and all that, especially data analytics and several other things. You can imagine having huge Excel data that you want to analyze it, and you are asking yourself, how do I start? ChatGPT has been a very fantastic. I remember there was a survey that we did some times ago. All I did was to carry that data and instruct with a proper prompting on the AI platform. The analysis was even more than what I was expecting, even some duplicate that we didn't notice. The AI platform was able to highlight all those ones, and they gave us a very good analysis of the whole thing. It has been a journey. It has been an experience, and I know that all my classmates here, they also have the same experience that I had, and I can tell you also that I'm currently not even in the zone that every other person is. I know there are some of us that are outside. I joined this class about 3:30 a.m. every day my time, and just to make sure that I'm on and to ensure that I complete the class. And it has been a wonderful, wonderful experience. And I want to thank you. If you go to the LinkedIn, you will see what I wrote about you. I call you Professor AI Professor. You have been our AI professor. Yes, there are other facilitators that are taking us through on this journey. But your own session, I can tell you for free, and I'm very sure a whole lot of us will testify to that, that your session has been more engaging, has been more hands-on, and we've learned a whole lot of it. And I can also tell you for free, me personally, I will stay connected with you, and we'll probably meet one-on-one in one of these days, face-to-face, so that we can do some level of things together. And I say thank you. God bless you. And on behalf of every one of us, I say a big, big, big thank you, and have a wonderful and wonderful work ahead of you, and so many other things that you want to do. God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate you and everything you bring to us. And I never even knew that a time zone is even different. Sincerely, it's been very, 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 very awesome. Having you on the call, sir. Eshigon, thank you, sir. Thank you very much, everyone. This note on behalf of all the consultants on the call that have come in the past 3 weeks. Personally, I want to say thank you to them, because it's my job to ensure that they are all on this call. Apart from Transformation College bringing them in, it's my job to ensure that they are all prepared for this, and I'm very sure they've all delivered their own 10 cents. And thank you very much, everyone, sincerely. For those who will be meeting again in the next probably sessions, don't worry. We want to assure you that we'll be more prepared, and we'll meet your expectation again, and we'll all be happy by God's grace. I think next week there's going to be graduation. I think if what's it called? If Emmanuel have not spoken to that, I think please clarify it. I think on the timetable there's supposed to be a graduation next week, so that everybody can get prepared, and what time, how we are supposed to, what we are supposed to do for that. Thank you very much, everyone.
Have a great and wonderful time. Bye. Over to you, Manuel.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ayola. It's been really wonderful taking this course through with you. Please let's continue to appreciate him. Let's continue to appreciate him. And as much as we are appreciating Mr. Ayola, please let's not forget to appreciate the moderator. We can also appreciate the moderator as we appreciate Mr. Ayola.
Mr. Emmanuel, we highly appreciate you as our moderator.
There's something. Yes, sorry, sir. There's also something I forgot. When I started, I've been trying to remember what I wanted to do differently. Yeah. On Thursday was Emmanuel's birthday. So yeah, on Thursday was his birthday. So I was thinking probably all of us can sing happy birthday song for him on the call. He used to be our moderator. So maybe we can sing happy birthday song for him on the call. I don't think is that possible.
Happy birthday.
Okay, let's do it together.
Birthday,
Everybody,
Emmanuel.
let's unmute our mic. Don't worry about the voice. Don't worry about the way it looks like. So I'll just say 1, 2, 3, go. Then we'll all sing happy birthday to you. You know the song. So everybody unmute your mic. Just try. Don't worry. You just appreciate him. He's wonderful. He's a very great guy. He's always showing up and always ensuring that we, the trainers, are always here. When I messaged him, I know he will be looking at how do you know that today's my birthday? Don't worry. I'm tracking you every time. So everybody, 1, 2, 3, go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
to you. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much,
so much.
Emmanuel.
Thank you so much,
Thank you for sharing
everybody.
up. We love you.
Long life and
Yeah.
prosperity.
Amen.
Bless
Amen.
you.
Thank you so
God
much.
bless you.
Thank you so
God
much.
bless you.
Thank you so much. It's been really wonderful on this program. I really appreciate our consistency. I appreciate our presence. I appreciate our contribution. And I'm sure on graduation day, I'm going to be there. I'm going to talk about most of our students here. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for the content, for the comments. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mr. Ayola,
So
don't forget my request.
Okay. I hope we have all filled up the attendance. We've all filled up the
Please, when is the
feedback
graduation?
Yeah, the graduation is on the 30th. The information
Right.
and the link will be posted on the Telegram group.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.